here.
And we want to welcome you to this Kinetic Dragon tutorials. Kenpo for the street.
Kinetica for your life.
Okay, today we're going to continue with the evolution of American Kenpo. Okay, we were talking last Wednesday, Opinionated Wednesday, we were talking about the different seniors and the different flavors that they have within the art. Okay, I mentioned it, Grandmaster Chuck Sullivan, Grandmaster Dave Hevler, Grandmaster Larry Tatum, Grandmaster Huck Lanas, Grandmaster Skip Hancock, Grandmaster Paul Mills. Okay, these are the guys that Grandmaster Frank Trejo, Grandmaster Bob Lyles. These are the guys that have evolved their Kenpo from different times and different eras. I'm going to talk today a little bit more about, for example, the fighters, and I'm going to talk about the guys who've been changing their approach of Kenpo. They're not doing the language of Kenpo anymore. They have added, or they have deleted, or just taken what is useful and taken off what is useless for them and created their own. For example, Grandmaster and a good friend of mine, Bob Lyles, who does the Lyles method. Okay, Bob Lyles has simplified his Kenpo, and he says that the curriculum is the basic Kenpo. He calls it the techniques. He says it's the kindergarten, and let's say it's elementary school. And from there, he has added a lot of Kali and a lot of power hitting, because he was a fighter in his when he was in his prime years, in his early years. And now he works a lot of hitting, a lot of boxing skills, and a lot of devastation. Other ones that come to my mind is Steve Sanders, now known as Sijo Muhammad or Steve Muhammad. He has created his own Chuan Fa or Kenpo version, also with a lot of fighting, a lot of foot maneuvers. He likes to move in angles and stuff. Very good stuff. Another fighter that I didn't mention was Tom Kelly. He's not with us anymore. He left us several years ago. He passed away, but he was one of the great fighters of Kenpo as well. The other one that comes to my mind is the perfect weapon, Jeff Spigman, of course, with his Kenpo 5.0. He has blended, changed the curriculum a little bit, created some solutions or case studies or techniques against a fighter. And he has added a lot of grappling and ground and pound, a lot of MMA stuff to complete his idea and his version of the art. Let's see, another one that has done something similar is a good friend of mine, Senior Master Mohammed Tabatabai, with his American Kenpo Jiu-Jitsu, who has blended the American Kenpo stuff with the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff, also focusing on street defense or self-defense. Let's see, well, there are a lot of guys that are doing their own version, okay, of Kenpo. Another one that comes to my mind is Hanshi Bruce Junik. Bruce Junik was, back in the day, back in the 70s, he was a student of the Tracy's, okay? Tracy Kenpo, which is also an offspring of American Kenpo or Ed Parker's Kenpo. And then he found the late Grandmaster James Mitose, who is the figure that brought Kenpo from Japan to Hawaii and the one that started the Kenpo movement that we have today. So Grandmaster, Hanshi Bruce Junik, he actually stepped off from American Kenpo and went into rescuing, we can say, and promoting Kosho Ryu Kenpo. I'm also a part of that group. Hanshi is one of my instructors. We send our salute and our regards to Hanshi Bruce Junik and all the Kosho Ryu people. Their concept of Kenpo is also very interesting. They have a lot of preparatory arts and an anticipation and a lot of subtle movement. Very good concepts there as well. There are also other Kenpo branches that can be before Ed Parker or parallel to him, like Adriano Emperado and his Kaju Kenpo and all the family of Kaju Kenpo, which is huge. Also Grandmaster, the late Grandmaster Tino Toilo Zenga and Senior Master Rudy Toilo Zenga and their Lima Lama. Senior Master Rudy, it's another one of my instructors. I'm also a Lima Lama guy. My salutes to Maestro Rudy and the Toilo Zengas and all the Lima Lama people. Also another very good option, good art to learn. There are a lot of arts out there that have been involved within the Kenpo community and the Kenpo related systems and people that we cannot cover, but mainly what we wanted to talk about was the language of motion of Kenpo that we want to discuss more in our next video, next Wednesday, where I'm going to talk about this American Kenpo evolution, the language of motion, and the Kinetica approach, the Kenpo Kinetica or the Kinetic Kenpo approach, which is the understanding of motion. Okay? For example, when you talk about a language, what you want is you want to have the same techniques, right? So that's why you have choreography of techniques, right? When you talk about understanding of motion, what you want to do is you want to deal with motion in a different way. Okay? You can deal by devastating, okay, or by being gentle. It doesn't really matter. We're going to continue talking about this next Wednesday. I thank you very much for watching. I am Frank Soto.
Hector El Barbari.
These are the Kinetic Dragon tutorials. Kenpo for the street.
Kinetica for your life.
Remember to subscribe. Subscribe to this channel, okay? Click on the button below. Give us your thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe here to YouTube. Send us your message through Facebook. And please, share. We are here to serve you.